Welcome to Quickscrum. This video will guide you how to get started with the tool. Let's get started. If you are a new user, you can sign up for free, and if already a user, you can sign in. The first thing after the registration is to configure time zone settings, as system would require basic setup for total working days and total working hours per day to calculate resource availability. Administrator has various authorities like adding team members, adding projects, assign roles, configuring stores, access to email notifications and more. Adding team members to Quickscrum is quite easy. Go to admin section and click on team members. Click on add team member. To invite internal team members such as developers, testers, designer, select the internal option. And to invite external members such as client, stakeholders, etc. for sharing project details, click on external option. Once you invite members, they will receive confirmation mail containing account details. You can add or assign new roles. To assign new role, go to admin section and click on roles. To add a new role, click on add role, give name to role and save it. As an admin, you have right to give accessibility of features you think are important for that particular role. After inviting team, you can create projects. Go to admin section and click on projects. Click on add project to add a new project. Give the name, select start date and end date and fill in the required information. Click on add team, give name to the team, and add team members. Save the project. Managing backlogs. Go to backlog and select product backlog. To add an item, click on add story. Select the item type, that can be story, feature, epic, etc. Give the name to the story and estimate the story. More the complexity, higher the estimation. To write a story with details, click on add with details. Name the item, select type and click on create. Estimate story and select the priority of item. Give business value, and write brief description and define acceptance criteria if any. Select release and sprint you want story to be completed in. Select the team and resource who is going to work on story. You can also select status. Block the story, add task, add defects, add child story, attach files, comment over a story, and view activities. Throughout the system you'll find most user-friendly advanced search. You can filter data as per your criteria and view stories accordingly. You can also prioritize stories by dragging it to desired position. Go to backlog, click on defect backlog. You'll be able to view list of all the existing defects. You can also add a new defect. Release and sprint planning. Go to planning and select release planning. Click on add release to add a new release. Fill in the required information, select start and end date and save it. You can plan multiple releases at time. Click on release tab and select releases you want to manage. To plan multiple releases at a time, drag the stories from unassigned items tab to release backlog. Click on start to start a release. You can prioritize stories in release backlog by dragging to desired position. Go to planning, click on sprint planning. Click on add sprint, to add a sprint. Fill the information, select start date and end date. Usually sprint can be of 2 to 4 weeks. You can view team availability and can manage hours of team members. To plan a sprint, drag stories from release backlog to preferable sprints. You can also prioritize stories in sprint by dragging to desired position. Task board execution. Click on Task board. To execute task board, click on Start Sprint. Add task or defect for any user story. Click on Resource List To view resource availability and to assign task to a resource, you can move tasks from to-do lane to in-progress lane as per task completion. You can log your efforts for completed task that would be reflected in timesheet. Go to Action menu and select Task Board Configuration to add new lane. Click on Complete the sprint to end a sprint. Before completing the sprint, you can do team review and team retrospective for that particular sprint. Quickscrum is also powered by Kanban framework. Go to Kanban board, click on Create Kanban board. By default 3 lanes would be there. That is to do, in progress and completed. Click on Kanban configuration to add a new lane. You can add stories directly or can drag stories to Kanban board from unassigned user stories tab. You can add task or add defect for any story. Click on resource list and drag resources to any task you want them to work on. Any story can be moved to archived users stories tab after all tasks for that story are completed. Click on archive the story. You can manage and log your efforts in timesheet, and can view and manage timesheet in calendar view and summary view. Click on calendar view. You'll able to view timesheet of all resources. Click here and select the particular resource of whom you want to see timesheet. Select the date range and view timesheet accordingly. You can also view available hours versus time spent. You can log your efforts directly, or can go to particular dates column and log efforts there. Write description, add time spent, and link to the task if any, and save it. Once you'll save, it will appear on timesheet. Click on Summary View, to view timesheet in summary form. Here also you can view resource-wise, select the date range and log efforts. Dashboard allows the user to add and manage multiple gadgets in each project. Each project has a default dashboard overview, provided by the Quickscrum. You can customize dashboard by dragging positions, deleting and adding new gadgets. Or you can also create new dashboard. Give name to your dashboard and save it. Add preferable gadgets to your new dashboard and you are all set. The reason why we say our tool is intuitive is because it is powered by important features like discussion board and file management. Discussion board allows all the member of a particular project to connect and discuss over any related topic. File management is a file repository provided by the Quickscrum, which allows the team members to manage and organize all the files for any project. As we follow the core principles of Scrum, we have included Scrum ceremonies in the tool. Stand-up board will allow you and your team to complete stand-up for a sprint in professional way as you can. Note the time taken. Log down the impediments. View stats of the team. And mark absence of a team member if not present. You now have basics to start with Quickscrum. To learn in detail, check out our help documentation, or call us to schedule a free demo. Thank you for watching the video.